Last week on Mr. Available.
We're at the part in this whole thing where they're meeting my family, and this is a big deal for me. So I think it's a big deal.
Well, we have your two favorites
You
here
do
today.
have my two favorites.
I'm curious to see how these girls interact with the family, and I'm gonna be a little hard on them and see what they do.
It's nice to meet you officially.
Yeah, you too.
Well, good to meet you.
Good to meet you too.
Ah!
What is one of the things you're most drawn to about him that you see a quality that you look for in somebody?
His drive and passions that I really respect in him.
Realistically, do you think that your path would line up with his?
I honestly think so because, busy people actually tend to work.
But don't you think that would be tricky in a relationship to never see each other?
I don't think so.
I'm usually really intent and hard on people.
Yeah.
Not in a bad way, but just in a real way. I mean, honestly, I wasn't really feeling it. I really didn't even go there because I don't really see much compatibleness.
Yeah, I think I know what I need to do.
He told me that right now, after talking to the family and having you all talk to the family, it seems that he's ready to make his next decision. We're gonna call an impromptu DM ceremony. Hey, Kobe.
Hey, bro.
You ready to do this thing?
I think so.
All right, let's get started. They're ready for the text.
Turn that frown upside down. Take your right and turn it around. Tip the bell, run up a tab. Do what I can to make you laugh. Yeah, I can see better times, high highs, you and me. Girl, I wanna be the one to undo how he done you. I wanna be the one to.
It's hurting too much, so I'm just gonna do it.
Nicole, I think you're awesome, but I haven't really had a chance to get to know you. For tonight, I would love to take you on a one-on-one and change that.
Nice.
Oh.
Okay. I feel like I already know.
Ray, you're incredible. I've loved getting to talk to you and getting to know you. I know you're going to achieve everything you want, but I think that everything you want is different from the things that I want. So I think this is the end for us.
Well,
I'm so sad.
We can't share him.
for now, Ray, would you come with me?
Yep. Goodbye, ladies.
Bye. Love you.
Love you.
Hey, Ray. How are you? I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Here's the thing. I think what's super cool about you is I think that and I was telling my dad this, and I said it in the text, I think you're a lot like me. Like you're gonna chase your passions, you're gonna chase your dreams, and I think you're gonna succeed at everything that you do. But I think that our dreams and what we want out of life are just different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so for where we're at right now, I don't think I can continue on with that.
It's okay. It's all right.
You all right?
No hard feelings. I promise.
I want you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
I hated that. That was not fun. I've had the most amazing time while I've been here. I think Colby is a sweetheart, the biggest sweetheart. He's such a genuine person, and so whoever he does choose is very, very lucky, and I wish them all the best. Hi, I'm Ray. I am 20 and I'm from Florida. I'm pretty excited. I just, more than anything, hope that I walk away with some new friends.
Don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand when everything's meant to be broken. I just want you to know who I am.
Okay, Hillary, if you would, please read the last DM.
Hillary, we've had some great times and I've gotten to know you really well. I'd love to take you this afternoon so that you can get to know the real me a little more.
Yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive.
I picked Hillary for the afternoon one-on-one because I knew she'd just be down for it. So I'm taking her in a slingshot, sponsored by Sling Bros. Thank you guys so much for hooking us up. We're gonna have the best time of our lives.
I'm so excited. I cannot wait. It's a surprise date, so I'm not sure what we're doing yet, but I'm so excited to figure it out.
I wanted to do something a little different. So I'm taking Hillary back to my stomping ground. I'm taking her back to where I grew up, walking her through my neighborhood, doing the things that I did growing up because I want her to know a little bit about me. So I'm pumped for that, and I hope she enjoys it.
And finally you put me first. Baby, it's you. You're the one I love. You're the one I need. You're the only one I see. Come on, baby, it's you. You're the one who gives your all. You're the one I can always call when I need to make everything stop. Finally, you put my love on top.
The big reason why I brought you here is because this place actually holds a lot of value to me. This place is kind of where I started. My mom bought this restaurant when I was younger, and if I planned it right, there should be a note right here. I'd like to read it to you.
Yes.
A huge part of my life is coffee. It really is. And so, but more than that is my relationship with God. And so coffee shops have always held like a very special place for me. It's my place to go unwind. It's my place to come and rest and just relax and get away from everything going on. And so I didn't want to be home for so many reasons, but also because I couldn't focus. This was my getaway. This was kind of my sanctuary place that I came. But my mom bought this restaurant when I was young. I grew up working on the line, making food for people. That's kind of where I got my start. I wasn't doing a whole lot. I wasn't doing anything, but it was preparing me for where I was going. My big start before I had gotten into speaking, before I had gotten into anything social media, I was a line cook at a restaurant that my mom started, and she paid me less. She did pay me less. But it's such a huge thing for me to come back here and share this experience with you because this is where I started.
That means a lot that you brought me here and shared that with me.
Yeah?
Thank you. Yeah, now I get to know you a little bit better.
So knowing that about me, I'd love to hear like how you grew up.
So I obviously live in a really small town. I had told you a little bit about that.
Yeah.
But a place I was able to go to and kind of like get my mind off of things was this rescue. It was called Out of the Box Rescue. And I used to go there to get away from all the stuff that was like on my mind and that was kind of like weighing down on me. I would just sit there with the dogs and that really calmed me.
Yeah, I love that. That's awesome. So I didn't want this to be just a lunch date. I actually wanted to take you on like a scavenger hunt type thing. So I'd love to take you back to like my stomping ground, where I grew up, how I grew up, and take you and do a few of the things that I did growing up, if you're okay with that.
Yes.
You want to do it?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Is that a note? It says, I wanted to show you a little bit more about who I was, more than just telling you. This is my old neighborhood. This is my stomping ground. But more than that, when I think about growing up, all that comes to mind is longboarding through these streets. And like the biggest monumental moment for this entire neighborhood was when I made probably the biggest move in my life, which was from the house that I showed you, which is what I grew up in, to moving with the Schnackys over there. And that changed my life. I was going through a ton of stuff. I was going through things with my family. I wasn't at a good place in life. I was just under so much stress and under so much just like oppression. And I was living with the people who were gonna change my life forever, you know? And so it's just like, it's so cool to bring you to a place that means so much to me that like everywhere I look around, it's just like a distinct memory.
I'm really happy that we came here and I was able to see that part of your life.
Yeah. Have you ever been longboarding before?
No, never.
You wanna try?
Yes.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Come up to me, you tell you I'm sorry. You don't know how lovely you are.
I think today's going great. I mean, I have my expectations of what it was gonna be. I thought she was gonna be a little shut down, just a little bit, just because of like the one-on-one from last night. But like today is going way better than I expected. She's awesome.
Longboarding's kind of hard, but Colby looks good.
Tell me your secrets and ask me questions.
How'd you like it?
It was really fun.
Was it harder than you thought?
Well, you helped me, so it went pretty good.
Pretty good teacher. Well, hey, there's one more thing that I want to show you.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Questions. Oh, let's go back to the start.
So this is the third spot. And there's a note right there. So this is just kind of talking about water, right? It says, I can't imagine my life away from water. It's so important to me. It's one of the only places that I can go to clear my head. This is a place that I came to when I was dealing with my family issues. This is a place that I came to when I was just going through things, and I hashed it out with God here, screaming on that dock down there, just going through a lot of stuff. The reason I bring you out here, the reason I bring you to show you longboarding, because that means so much to me. Bringing you to my old neighborhood, my stomping ground, taking you to my favorite coffee shops, and taking you to a dock that just kind of seems boring to another person, but it means the world to me, is because that's my past. You know, this is where I came. This is where I came from. This is where I grew up. This is where I learned so much, and I bring you to my past because I can see you in my future.
Whoa, that was good.
And I do mean that, and I just wanted to let you know that.
I want to believe that, but at the same time, I feel like I have doubts only because there are other people in this.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like, I know I'm not promised, like me and you in the end. So I don't want to get my hopes up, but at the same time, I want to believe what you're saying.
Yeah.
So I'm just hoping at some point I'm going to have that reassurance that it's going to be us in the end. But I know you're not able to give that to me right now, so.
No, I really can't, because there is another date that I have to go on. And as much as I would like to be able to give you that assurance, I don't know what is in the future. I know that you want that reassurance, and I know that you want security in that. But right now, I owe it to not only the other girl, but also to myself to explore that relationship that was there. And I wish that I could give you that security, but right now, I just don't think that I can.
Chasing my tail, coming back as we are. Nobody said it was easy. It's such a shame for us to part. Nobody said it was easy.
Next episode on Mr. Available. You're saying that for you to go to the next step with Colby and to feel comfortable with him, you're going to need a level of commitment that he's unwilling to give right now?
We left off on a pretty rough foot, and I don't know if he's going to pick me.
And if he doesn't send that text, then this is where we part ways.
This date has actually taken me back. It's been incredible. It's been so much fun. Nicole's amazing. She's beautiful. She's really blowing me away tonight.